This moment is perfect.
How can you tell?
I speak from experience.
You have experience of perfection?
My experience is perfection.
What have you experienced?
Nothing. I have experienced nothing. Perfection can only be found within the simple. And what could be simpler than nothing?
Nothing could be simpler.
How?
Who's coming?
I can't tell. Perhaps no one.
Well, it is someone. I can see them.
Is vision really enough proof of existence?
Well, it's all that we have to go on.
Just because it's all that we have to go on, is that enough for it to be proof? They say that the existence of life doesn't prove the existence of God, but it's all we have to go on. That still doesn't make it proof.
Well, you don't think that he is God?
I don't yet accept that he is. The concept that he is God is still a long way off. Unlike him, if he is.
Biologists hold that the presence of movement, excretion, respiration, reproduction, sensual awareness, nutrition and growth all prove life.
Biology is arse.
See, Jean, it is somebody. It's Paul.
Paul?
I want to post a letter.
Who is Paul?
Well, he is Paul.
I want to post a letter.
How can you tell it's Paul?
I know it's Paul. Paul, how are you?
I'm fine. I want to post this letter.
You know it's Paul. No. But what is knowledge in the face of a postal service?
Excuse me. I want to post a letter.
Letter? What is the point of a letter?
I want to write to someone. A friend.
And you have faith that they exist?
No. I cannot be certain whether they exist or not.
They do not. I have no experience of them.
Well, Paul has experience of them.
But Paul only exists in my mind, and a figment of the imagination can have no experience.
I have no experience of my friend. I'm writing on the off chance.
The off chance?
Yes. If he does exist, then I would like him to have this letter. If he does exist, I'd like him to be my friend. So please, excuse me. I'd like to post a letter.
What is he doing? No, don't look!
Well, how can I tell if I don't look?
Then quickly.
Friend. Friend. Are you in there? Can you hear me?
Well,
Well, he's talking to the post box.
that is what you see? And you wonder why I didn't trust your eyes before. I will have to look.
Friend. Are you in here? I've got a letter for you, friend.
I preferred it when he wasn't here.
I have no preference. Preference denotes past knowledge, and I do not believe the past has ever existed. He crowds my style, though.
Two's company.
Do not sink to cliché.
Friend. Unless you say something, you'll not get your letter. You hate me. You hate me, don't you?
I want him to go.
So do I.
But go where?
There is nowhere else.
Well, he came from somewhere.
He came from nowhere.
Well, why didn't you ask him to go back there?
Ask him to go nowhere?
We have a problem.
Right. Play it like that, then. I don't like you anyway. I don't believe in the post office anyway. Any institution which sees the world in terms of first and second class is nothing but a mouthpiece for capitalist oppression. See how I free myself from the bonds of capitalism.
Are you well?
The artist is never well.
But what about yourself?
As an artist? No. As an artist, I carry the burden of existence on my shoulders. I can merely observe the pain of the masses and reflect it in my own troubled soul.
And not as an artist?
I exist only as an artist. I exist only for art. Without it, I would not exist.
That would lighten the load, though.
Lighten. Oh, the unbearable lightness of being. I must be gone. Your happiness is abhorrent to my character. And besides, hell is other people.
That is certain, if anything is. Which isn't certain.
Well, I'm sorry. For my part, I shall always try to be less happy from now on.
I am gone.
The fact that he was here when he said he was gone suggests that he is a liar.
feel sorry for him.
Sorry for who?
Paul.
But he doesn't exist.
No.
Is he here?
No.
Are you aware of him?
In my memory, yes.
Do you remember dreams?
Yes.
And perhaps you dreamt Paul was here.
But you saw him too.
Perhaps I was dreaming. Perhaps you only dreamt that I saw him.
Do you think he'll come back?
How can he return if he was never here?
I prefer it without him.
This moment is perfect.
How can you tell?
I speak from experience.
You have experience of perfection.
My experience is perfection.
What have you experienced?
Nothing. I have experienced nothing. Perfection can only be found within the simple. And what could be simpler than nothing?
Nothing could be simpler.
How?
Who's coming?
Social barriers. Also, see you later.